Hello, who is around? Let me know that somebody else is watching. I need to get to today's topic quickly. Sorry we could not get live yesterday. It's been pretty busy on my side, but you guys are very wonderful. You've kept me going. The fact that you're always there, cheering on. We are a team. We are making it, right? Okay. Today we were featured in one of the Switch TV. They say, is it Man Crush Monday? This generation about crush. Some of us are not yet familiar with Man Crush Monday. Woman Crush Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday. We are catching up with this generation. Generation is a thing. When you don't come from a certain group, you may not understand what they're talking about. You catch up with time. Instagram is very occupied, as a lot of young people. So there are many in Instagram. And you find that the language they use today, you have to keep on accustoming yourself and learning how they talk, how they think, what they thought about, their language. And personally, I'm adapting. I'm very happy. I can see you guys are logging in. Today, I want to talk about a sensitive matter, a topic that is very important. How to know that you're dealing with a narcissist. I just want to give you simple signs that you're dealing with a narcissist. If you see them, run. If you see these signs, vamoose. Don't negotiate. Don't say, oh, maybe he or she will change. Maybe they will change. People, we should give people a second chance. We should be considerate. I want to give you 0 signs. Sign number 1, the moment you feel like somebody is on purpose damaging your self-confidence. The moment you feel like somebody is attacking your personal confidence, flee. That's not a weakness. It's a calculated move to deflate you, to put you under their power, to make you manipulatable. Anybody who subtly, some people do it so subtly, you cannot shout up. They don't shout, but they leave you questioning your confidence, your competence. They leave you unsure, they leave you doubtful. Anybody who makes you question your confidence, and sometimes they make it like a justifiable criticism. You never get anything right. They'll just forget that. You're not good at it. Nobody wants you. Especially if you hear anybody saying nobody wants you but them. Nobody can leave you except them. That's one sign of narcissistic people. So if anybody is attacking your confidence, and sometimes it's not the one, it's the feeling you are left with. That's what I want you to monitor. Anytime you're left with that feeling that this person is trying to destroy my confidence. That's it. Why do they destroy their confidence? It's your confidence that gives you independent mind and ability to walk away and refuse disrespect. The greatest obstacle to abuse, narcissistic abuse, any kind of abuse, the greatest defense, the greatest war, the only immunity is high self-respect, high self-confidence, quiet self-assurance. Does not mean you are perfect. Does not mean you don't go through moments of self-doubt. That's normal for us. But overall, you believe in yourself so much that there's a level of disrespect you don't tolerate. When you have that, you are impossible to abuse. That's why it's the first thing they attack. Be very careful, those of you go out into dating, and you are hoping to be fed your self-esteem by the people who fall in love with you. Many of them are hunting for people who are that open. You're looking for validation. Your mouth is open. Remember, even fish, they think they're being given food, and they are the food. I want you to have a level of certain confidence, self-confidence, that is not dependent on being validated by your lovers. Don't go out there if you're hungry for safety, for validation, for assurance that you are worthy, that you are beautiful. Don't step out. All right? So we are saying, if you feel like the person is attacking your confidence, that's one sign you're dealing with a narcissist. Sign number 2, if they bypass boundaries to talk to your family, they call your mother, call your father, call your brother, call your sisters to accuse you. It's not normal for people to call your relatives. Hey, your family is sacred. Those are in-laws. They deserve all respect. It's not okay. Hey. And we are not saying they should not be generous to your people. There's a difference between generosity and manipulation. All of it is giving. Generosity and giving, generosity and bribing or manipulation, both involve giving. But one is giving with an angle to win them to your side and alienate them from you. Anytime you feel like this person gives, but after they give, they win the people away from me, don't think that's something they can correct. Some of you are too addicted to the idea of giving people second chance. Oh, be patient with the people. Oh, you should not judge me. That nonsense will get you into the hell of narcissistic abuse. Listen to me. If you think like that, you're not kind, you're stupid. Oh, everybody deserves a chance. You're a narcissist and just human. If you think I'm harsh, remember I'm the one who's doing body count day by day. And I say that the average survival period of narcissistic abuse is something around 10 years. Those who survive and make something of themselves usually pull out 10 years or below. Those who have stayed 14, 15, like now a woman I'm dealing with who has stayed for 15, 19 years, another one 16 years, and they're already taking a hit. One of them having blood pressure, heart problem. One has suffered a stroke, some narrowly escaped death. Many don't escape, they die. And in the burial, the narcissist too conducts a grand ceremony. Who acts very broken because they are perfect actors to make the public think they are wonderful, while in fact they are devil's foot soldiers. They behave, act on behalf of Satan. These are people who are so absorbed in hate and selfishness. So the second sign, anybody who crosses boundaries to talk to your mother, to your father, to give them money, accuse you, don't underrate that. Don't tolerate it. Live while your soul is still intact. Live while you still have your soul with you. Because that soul will be sucked out. The third sign that you're dealing with a narcissist. It's a person who never apologizes, never owns up, never comes down. In fact, they make you feel guilty for their own mistakes. They turn it to look like you made it do the wrong thing they did. The only time they own up is they own up with a condition that you are responsible for what they did. Yes, I talked rudely to you, but you're the one who provoked me. I came late, but you are the one who delayed me. No. There's a guy who told me he has lived with a woman for 11 years and she has never used the word sorry. This woman has never said sorry for 11 years of marriage. And the guy is still there. No, you thought I would start saying, oh, this girl is a devil. This woman is bad, man. Oh, I'm sorry for you. I told him, man, you are the one who is stupid. What are you doing there? Is marriage a law? Who told you must stay with her to stay breathing? Is that oxygen? Is she oxygen? Is your common sense, man? You don't have two lives. Remember, fellows, we say this. Your productive life is just about 30 to 60 years. You just have about 30 years of productive life. The time that you are energetic, you can move and make a change. They're only 30 years. How can you spend plenty of them with a devil? Huh? Is this your world to rescue? I'm saying that for the children. For the children. You don't have to stay for the children. You can help children without staying there. You can grow children without staying. They can provide for themselves. You don't stay for the children. When you stay in a stressful marriage, you teach children also to accommodate abuse. You teach them that love and abuse are synonymous. They can coexist. Listen. If at all you're in a marriage that is, you're with a person who never apologizes, don't think that's a weakness. That's a dangerous character flaw. It won't improve. It will not improve. It will be worse and worse. You tolerate it, it will continue to increase. You will have to deal with that many years. There's another group of narcissists that is in church. Some are pastors and leaders in church. And I want you, when you go to a church and find that the spouse to the pastor is rather cold and detached, don't buy the narrative that, oh, if it's a wife, oh, she does not support the man of God. Oh, she's being used by the devil to oppose the work of God. Oh, she does not, she's a bad woman. Oh, don't buy that. She knows things you don't know, my friend. I'm not saying all wives to pastors are good. I'm not saying that. Some surely are not supportive. There are some who are not. But more often than not, it is that servant of God who is the narcissist. Because they love power and the praise. And they have this control thing. They are into people. They hold people grip. They control people. Listen, be very careful before you buy these narratives. I've given you the dark sign. If you have anybody who's crossing boundaries so recklessly, they don't even do it, and then you have somebody who never says sorry for so many years, never, as almost looks impossible. The fourth sign is a person who's emotionally insensitive, emotionally mature. It's like they're internally dead. You have to explain basic things, why they should say sorry when they offend you. You should explain simple, when you find yourself explaining simple rules of human decency. When you find yourself explaining to an adult simple things about human decency, like warning me when you're coming late, like asking me before you take my phone, like dealing with a narcissist. Sign number 5, somebody who isolates you from people on whatever excuse. They are insecure, irritated when you are talking to other people, and they always act like it's about love. It's not. So if somebody wants to separate you from people, they know you will be told the truth that you're being mistreated. Your eyes will be opened and you will leave. That's what they know. And the reason they want to hold your head, grip, they want to separate you, and they get irritated is because they know they're sucking you into a cave, and people will tell you you're being dug into a living grave. They know if you mingle with people, your eyes will be opened. That's why they are very insecure about you mingling with anyone. What is the solution? You know it. You know the solution. Run for your dear life. I don't want you to get addicted to the idea of I must settle by that. And some of you have a deadline, a stupid deadline. I must be married by that. From childhood, I decided to marry. Will you marry yourself? You must adjust your expectations to the reality in the market. Be a realist, not a dreamer. Yes, you have these goals, get married, that's okay. But please adjust your goals to the reality. Yeah? Don't rush. Don't force things. Don't say you must jump, you must go here, you must go there. Don't use must. Instead, be flexible. Flow, go with the flow. Sense what is happening. Adjust to reality. Be realistic. Don't force things. Another thing about to know that you're dealing with a narcissist is this person who has 2 distinct personalities. They are 2 in 1. Out there, they are very different. Polite, nice, quiet, observant. But in the house, it's a devil. They even sleep on the couch, abandon the marital bed for months. And I want to ask you, if you're with somebody who has abandoned the married bed for months, you think that has more difference we are going to discuss? It's just about communication. And I warn you, if you go to relatives in the church, they will always pray for you, tell you to discuss. The relatives are trying to act as mediators or for us to have a conversation. We are not saying that mediation does not work. It has worked. Many cases just solved. But when it's a matter of life and death, when it's a matter of make or break, when it's a matter of do or die, when it's a matter that is make or break, go to a neutral party. Go to a therapist. Talk to a neutral friend. Talk to a wise person who is outside the whole picture, who does not have an... If you consult best couple, what do you expect? They want to sustain this child they birthed. Your marriage is their child they birthed. They want to sustain the child. They must support the child. Listen, if you have a person who is 2 in 1, out there they are known differently than the way you know them. Perfect actors. That's not a weakness. By the time you think that's a weakness, something is wrong in your head. If you think somebody can pretend so badly and you think they will change, something is wrong in your head, my friend. Wake up. You're asleep. The last thing to know that you're dealing with a narcissist. And I will not go before I tell you about co-parenting the narcissist. The other thing about to know that you are dealing with a narcissist is someone who systematically disempowers you, systematically separates you from money, discourages you from working, discourages you from getting money, or puts you in debt, borrows money, or leaves you to pay all the bills. In some way or other, the total sum of their actions is to leave you financially disabled. Why? Money is power. And they're trying to put you under their power. Hey, this is not rocket science. You can figure it out. Just reason, think. The biggest cause of narcissists always target the young and naive, the pre-25s, university students. I feel so sick when I see a pre-25. I'm 24, been dating this guy for 3 weeks. 3 years, I feel like vomiting. You're playing with death. My God. One stupid girl yesterday told me, I'm 22, planning to get married this December. I was trying to refer to someone, to employ her, and I cancelled the whole transaction. I told my friend, that's a stupid girl, don't employ her. She's foolish. Unless you're trying to you're doing a pilot project on rehabilitating fools. I tried to tell her, my friend, you're too young. Why don't you grow up first? What if you're marrying a narcissist and you can't see it? One lady inboxed me today email. I did not even reply to email. I was too sick, too annoyed to reply to it. I entered campus 2015 and started dating this guy 2016. We've been dating now. Now recently we are planning to make things settle to the next level, but we have several issues. ABCD. He doesn't trust me. He goes everywhere I go. I realize it's can't even read that crap. You go to campus, start dating. What do you know about life? You're so broke, you don't even have money. She ends up by saying, I'm so broke, I have no money. You can't afford my services. And you get yourself into so deep trouble. Pre-25s, listen, you get yourself into such deep issues and you can't afford the medicines. Stupid fools. You go mentally with heartbreaks and you have no money to cure them. Listen, it doesn't make sense to be bothered broken and broke. Choose one. Before you meddle with heartbreaks, get some money. So that when you get depressed, you can pay a therapist. I have no money, but I'm dying of stress. So common sense, my friend. Lastly, how to cooperate with the narcissist. If for some reason you have to walk out and you realize you're dealing with a narcissist, but there are children involved, remember the following rules. To cooperate with the narcissist will always be a fight. Brace for war. Not association, not collaboration. Some of you are hoping for collaboration. The narcissist has no capacity to love. They use parenting to continue to torture you. They do not care about the children. They don't care about the future. They are possessed by hate. Possessed. Because they are fathers or mothers of the children legally, they are allowed to access their children. They will be permitted. They'll be allowed. Visit on Fridays, drop kids here. They'll keep changing the rules and frustrating you, especially to make you spend money to brace for war. Don't say, oh, it's for the sake of the children. It's not for at least. No, they don't care. It's you they're after. So, number one, brace for war. Number two, control your emotions. If you have to pray, cry, do it privately. When you are dealing with them, don't show any emotion. When you show any emotion, you reward them. You show them that they're having effect. Be dry. Be calculating. Process your emotions privately. Don't cry in court. Don't cry during negotiations. Don't show any emotion because you are rewarding them. Remember, they feed off your stress. They are energized by your pain. They are twisted like that. They're energized by your pain. Do not show any emotion. Instead, be very dry. Just be you. Be. The next thing about dealing with narcissists, about parenting with them, co-parenting with them, get third parties, lawyers. Invest in lawyers, invest in whoever. Get everything you can to avoid them sending you messages directly. Let them send the message to lawyers. Let them be a person in between for you to hide. It's a screen because they are after you. Many times or not, you realize sooner or later they give up interest. They even lose interest in their co-parenting because they are not after the children's welfare. They're after you. Some of them, because of culture or whatever, they think the children is their property. So they spoil the kids. They show up like a visiting superstar in the life of the child. Many times is to make you look dull and boring in comparison. And also other times is to make them to show off, to brag to them. The children are audience and he's a performer. He wants the praise, the cheering. Listen. These kids are not yours alone. So don't make your life about the kids. Do your best, but also say, I also have a life to live. This battle will continue until the kids are 18 or at least they're grown enough to make choices. So don't spend those 18 years in fight back and forth, create a distance. Do the best you can with the kids, but at the same time have a life going on. Develop businesses, expand, move on to another love life. Make sure something else in your life is going on apart from the battle about the children. Never let the narcissists think they are the ones you're thinking about. They are the ones you're concentrating on. Oh, you're waiting to see what they will do. Never let them do that. Always have a life going on. They want to feel like they control your life in every way. Thank you so much, guys. Today's broadcast comes to an end. I've seen all of you, and I thank you so much. Have yourself a nice time.